Join In by Trained by JP. Fantastic product this. Since I've been using it, my joints always seem to be a lot warmer when it comes to doing certain movements. So, really good this is. The only problem is, drinking it isn't the best. Gym time. Guys, so I'm going to talk you through my session from this vlog. Now, this is called a cleanup session. Now, probably none of you have ever heard a session being called that. But it's just something that I call it myself, because I focus on either areas that need bringing up or movements that are that taxing for other days I'll then add in on this day. So for example, my first movement is standing row, and I'm up to 5 plates on this. I normally do between 4 to 4.5. Doing this movement on a back day with how many plates are going to be on there is just going to be too taxing on that day because of my other movements, which I do a few other taxing movements on the back day as well. So if I was to do this, I won't be able to perform it the way I want to. It's just a personal choice. I choose to do that movement near the end of the week because I do back on a Monday, so then I'm fully recovered to when it comes to Friday. And then I'll have 2 rest days, and then I'm back onto back day. The one thing I can pick up the most is that as I'm pulling back, I'm leaning a little bit back as well. So I'm here, and as I'm bringing it in, I'm arching back. When all I want to be doing is literally bringing my arm through to my lat and stopping. So just using my total arm movement and getting a squeeze, whereas I'm rocking backwards a bit. So that needs improving, but I'm either going to try it again and see if we can correct that form. If not, I'll decrease the weight a little bit until it's corrected. Second exercise is just preacher curls, single arm, and it's dumbbells. Now, I do train arms on another day, not just arms altogether. I train delts and arms. But I don't do single preachers on the arm day because I don't feel that I can get a lot of focus when it comes to preacher curling. So I do that as well in this session because my arms are also fresh and I'm literally just going to be able to focus and just get that nice squeeze. And I feel like I'm getting the most out of this movement. So if I was to do this on an arm day, I wouldn't get the most out of it. And that's just what I found, personal preference. So to some people, if this session doesn't make no sense, so be it, but to me this does mean something. And it is treated as an intensive session like all the other sessions. Third exercise in is shrugs. Now, I do cable shrugs out of the choice of doing dumbbell or barbell, just because I feel that I can get more focus on the cable. And obviously I'm going to be more stable and there's going to be tension on the eccentric and concentric. Now the reason I do shrugs on this day as well is because I'm trying to bring my traps in to be a little bit stronger, because you've got to think if you're RDLing, deadlifting, anything like that, it's going to bring your traps into play. So for me, I'm just trying to keep them strong for when I do RDLs, and that's literally all there is to it. I don't see the point of doing an actual day where you do traps more than one exercise. I only do 2 sets on traps because there's no need to do it anymore, because in your other sessions your traps are going to be involved in a lot of your movements anyway, especially when it comes to deadlifts and RDLs. Back days, your traps just come into play. That's the way it is. And then to finish this up, I do 2 calf exercises because I don't like bringing in my calves into leg days. I like on my leg days to focus on my quads and then my hamstrings. My hamstrings not as such, just 1 exercise on that, because again my hamstrings are put in on my back day to focus on the posterior chain. And it just gives me that time and effort to really break down my calves. Obviously I'm focusing on quads, glutes, a little bit of hamstring, and I just feel like if I did calves on a leg day, you're not going to get the best out of it, because if you do either donkey calf raises or seated calf raises, your legs are going to be that battered, they're not going to be able to take the pressure from the pads. So we are back from Ravi's just to get a very small order of vitamins. So the question is, do you take your vitamins? Could stop coronavirus. Just saying. So on a more serious note, taking multivitamins is going to help your heart, your skin and your hair. It's going to keep you healthy. It's going to help your aging. There's so many reasons behind it. And most importantly, it's going to boost your immune system, which is going to then fight coronavirus, which is Polish for coronavirus. So take your multivitamins. Right guys, so plan of action from today is to go get my last session in, and then after today's session there's going to be a week's worth of deload. So we're just going to be resting for a whole week. Nothing's going to change, obviously with food, still going to be stretching. Everything's going to be the same apart from there's going to be no training. And then the day I return to training, I'm going to have my therapy massage, which is also going to consist of scraping and cupping therapy. I have it done once a month at the minute. You can have it done between 2 weeks or once a month, depending on your activity levels and your lifestyle. So yeah, and then I'm back training, but when I'm back training I also have a week off work, which is going to be nice to finally relax. I've not had any time off from work since early March. So yeah, so we're going to go get the last session in. I have my intra / pre. I've got Stim Junkie, a scoop of Stim Junkie, which is just a sample. Also a scoop of Naughty Boy Power, Roadman flavour, and then 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, and that is what I take every session. So we're going to go get the session done, finish strong. By the time this video is out, it's probably going to be a week gone anyway, so I'm probably back at work by now, so which is fantastic. And apologies for lacking in videos for people that do watch my videos. It has been a while. It's been like 4 months. Wasn't the plan, just I've been trying to come up with better content, and then once I've made a video or I've edited, I've not been happy with it myself, and I am one of these where I'm just trying to improve, and I'm not doing it just for like you guys, I'm doing it for me, because I don't just want to make something and upload it and just think I don't care type of thing. I like making good videos. I mean, they're still not going to be the best because I'm not a pro at this. I'm getting better each time. They can only get better. So yeah, I mean, let's just hope that we can finally start carrying on. But alright people, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.